What is up, guys? This is Sarl Moonspa, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today I'm going a bit of a somewhat of a Sardo's board type of video, because I'm going back in time. I'm reviewing something that I've always kind of wanted to do, but just never did, because I feel like everyone else already did it. But you know what? It's my channel. I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna go back in time to an old MMC classic that I personally love, which are the Ferrocons. And this one is Mastermind Creations reformatted Boris, also Tantrum. And I basically have him equipped with all of his accessories that he came with. He's got his foot cannon, both his knobs here, and both of his guns that are at the very back of his legs, as you can see. And oh yeah, you're probably asking the question too, what's up with the background? Well, I recently had a new diorama slash picture taking stage done by my cousin One Ninja Master K. And this is I'm gonna pull the camera back so you guys can see. And don't mind this background, it's gonna be something totally different eventually, but this is this black background just for pictures mostly. But yeah, I wanted kind of a moon slash burnt out planet kind of look, so that's kind of what he gave me. Just like moon rock areas kind of mashed in. We can lay a figure that's been kind of messed up. Various different stones which can be moved. You have little magnets to hold down, which is pretty cool too. Yeah, even have a moon crater right here, or impact crater. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I want to give him a shout out. So, if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to him. He doesn't have any content just yet, but he should be doing something fairly soon. Hopefully, we'll see. Alright, moving back to the figure itself. Let's go ahead and move him out of the way, actually, so I can show you guys some other things that came with, which were this here collector card, which shows the picture of the figure. Flip it around, get some stats. If anyone cares, you can pause it right there. You also get an instruction manual, which is normal. I think the size of the comic book side. This is early MMC art. It's kind of pseudo 3D. Not my favorite kind of art form. I like the new stuff to do now. But hey, it's still pretty cool. Turn around to the other side. Get an instruction manual. If I can open this thing up. Everything comes with. And the instructions, which are not super hard to follow. I wish you guys the box, but I bought these about a year or two ago, kind of secondhand, so I didn't get the boxes. But yeah, it's alright, it saves me on closet space. As far as accessories go, let's go ahead and take a look at them one by one, I guess. Let's go ahead and pop off his knobs here, which you see the do go on in his alt mode right here. They look pretty decent. Like some kind of a gold paint on the blade here. Lots of nice serration all throughout. And when he holds them, I guess you can hold them any way you want to, but I like he holds them best if you put them in his hand like this, or put them into his forearm, which I'll be showing you later. And they're both made the same, so let's go ahead and move those both while we're at it. So, yeah. All right. Second accessory. Let's move his handguns. He gets two of those, and I think these look really nice. Black plastic, good mold detail, and a little bit of a gunmetal here on the top here, detail. And look good both ways. And the second one is exactly the same, as you can see. Now, last but not least accessory is this large mortar cannon on his back, which doesn't have to be there. I just put it there somewhere for it to go, but you can just pop it off. Isn't that pretty tight? Let me see if I can get it. There we go. And it clips on using this right here, and this piece right here, which you can fold back. And this will become Feral Rex's or Predaking's foot. Also inside here is the hand piece, which can come out, but I'll say that for later. But as you can see, it's nice plastic, mold, some good mold detail, a little silver paint for the vents, a little more silver paint here, nice silver paint around the barrels of the toes, and these do, oh actually These toes do move, but I gotta move the hand. In fact, let's go ahead and move the hand. Go with it. Let's get this out of the way. Come on, hand. There we go. Move the hand away. The foot's on the ball joint, so you just kind of move this up like so. Twist it. That's how it goes. As far as toes go, they do move like so. And they don't have any independent movement, but two together. So that's what you get. Since I'm showing it to you now, I was going to show you the hand. It too is made up pretty nice. Back in the day, this hand was state of the art. It even had a thumb joint, which hands back in them days didn't have that. So that's pretty nice here. All the fingers look nice. They're stuck in a kind of a constant typewriter motion, but each finger can move at least, so that's pretty good. Nice silver paint for the fingers here on top of the spikes. Looks really great. And nice silver paint here for the top part spikes and little pistons right here. So it looks pretty good. Talking about the figure, he looks nice. Little known fact: Tantrum's actually one of my favorite Predacons. I don't know why. It's something about the design. And I know everyone wants to call him a bull, but according to Wiki, he's not a bull. He's actually a bison. So yeah, that's a little fun fact for you. Although a lot of times, I myself call him a bull too, but he's apparently a bison. So let's look at the bison, shall we? As far as paint goes, not a whole lot, but just kind of part of course MMC, which again I'm not mad at. But as far as paint goes, you do get some silver paint here for what will be the shoulder. Back here, a little silver paint on the venting. You get yellow paint for the eyes. Silver paint here on top. I actually added some kind of logo. Silver painting here on the grating. Little silver on the triangle. Black paint here. And I believe that's painted. No, that's plastic. Yeah, no, what paint is it? More silver paint. Most of the paint is done for accent purposes, but it's there. I think it gets the message across. As for articulation, you do get neck spin. Not quite 360 due to parts getting away. Actually, take it back. Yes, you do. Well, I'm not saying I'm lying there, y'all guys. You do get 360. So there you go. The horns themselves do bend. You want them up, all the way down, however you want them. So that's good. The mouth does open slightly because you open it up too much, you get a man's face. That's not cool. More articulation. It's got a lot actually. No, for a bison or a bull, but yeah, the arms can splay out that far because they're on a ball joint. So connected to a hinge right here. Put a hinge right there, and you can get a 360 out of that. So that's good. And you get a little bit of a spin here at the foot itself. Get a full 360 out of that. Also get a little bit of a toe bend, but hood bend, which is good. Only up and down, no left and right. Oh, slightly left and right, not too far though. Same on both sides, by the way. As far as the back goes, a little bit the same. Get a full 360 out of that. Let's get this one out of the way. There we go. And that's the same articulation you get up here and get back here. So, save myself the trouble doing that. Alright. He doesn't have a tail or anything. I don't think the original G1 ever had a tail either. Never had that one as a kid. That makes me kind of sad. I always wish I had these as a kid and I didn't. So I think that's why I really love this set as a whole. Here is his best buddy, Headstrong, which I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is almost the same exact mold, but I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to do a review of Headstrong because their molds are basically so close to being the same. But I probably will. But yeah, this is how they look together, so you can kind of see how the two big legs are going to be. Very thick, solid pieces. So just for the sake of comparisons, here he is with another MMC figure. They're Deadlock, and here he is with a more contemporary Siege figure, Shockwave. So you can kind of see how they stack up. Without further ado, let me go ahead and get this guy transformed. Here he is, fully transformed. And although I said transformation was easy, it caught me in certain little areas because I hadn't done it in so long. but overall, still very easy. I'm kind of glad I didn't show transformation because I stumbled a little bit there. Yeah, here he is. I think he still looks good. Nice beefy bot, nice molded detail all over. The few paint accents you do get, they do shine through very well, especially right here in the chest area. A little grating, a little thing all good. Now let's take a closer look at him. Let's pull him back in, especially his face, because before, well, he's kind of in the bison and bull's mouth. And matter of fact, it's going to bring it even closer. As far as face goes, it's all molded in yellow plastic, I believe, and it just painted the eye visor red with this red pearlescent plastic. I think it looks pretty good. The mouth, I kind of wish, because it's kind of a grimacing. Oh, can't focus. It's kind of a grimacing face. I kind of wish they put like a little bit of white right there where the mouth is, or even black. I don't know. I think it kind of came to kind of better. But overall, I like it. As far as articulation goes, it's kind of similar to the alt mode. Let me get the camera straight again. Kind of similar to the alt mode. The arms, they kind of like this hinge ball joint connection here. So you get a little bit of butterfly. You can kind of get them both in the same way, which is good. Back and forward. Arms, you get a full 360. Because why not? It's the same buffalo arm. As far as the bicep goes, you can spin around about that far, and you can't get full 360 because the hoof here blocks it, but you can get almost full 360. Bend here at the elbow itself, so that's good. So you get that. No wrist articulation, and you get this little hollow bit in here. Mastermind Creations actually gave you a filler piece, which I have in a little baggie. I just never opened it, believe it or not. They're right in here. On my final thought, I may put that in there, but yeah, I never opened it. I think I might later. But yeah, you have that. The hand itself is kind of just kind of molded in position, so you can't really open it. And this is before time. Nowadays, Mastermind Creations, all their hands open, so you can tell this is kind of a bit of an older design. But for what it is, I like it. Same other side, get 360, elbow bend up. I should say you got double bend because you can bend here and here, but this doesn't go up that high. But you do have it. No wrist articulation, which is part of course for time period. For the waist goes, you get a swivel back and forth so far. You would get 360. But you have like these little skirt deals right here, kind of keep you from doing it. And the skirts themselves, they're on their own little swivels, but you can't move. Let's see here, like so. You can move them out of the way, and that will probably give you 360. But for most parts, what you get, I think that's for the most part, that's basically good enough. As for the legs go, you can kick out that far, and you can kick back that far. Move the skirt out of the way. You can get it's about that much of a Van Damme or a full trowel. Single both sides. My ratchet on the side is getting a little weaker, but the set's getting older, so it's fine. Can't get too mad at that. As far as the knee goes, you can bend it back that far. The ratchets are very good. So also the ankle, that much ankle tilt. Also get toe bend, like so, which is actually move this full flap up. Works a little better. Toe bend's good, but not overly impressive because of well, this hollowness here. But this flap comes down to kind of cover the hollowness up. So yeah, but you can get just about any kind of pose you almost want of it. You think that a big guy like this should have. So you can totally get the waist about that much. Open the legs up. Turn the head, so you can get. Ooh, don't want to fall back there. So you can get just about any real serious bow pose you want within reason. So yeah, that's all good. All right, now let's bring back in his accessories for his guns. This is my orientation. I like to have him hold his guns actually, like so. If I can get him in there. There we go. Put in both. because to me, these are really nice sculpted handguns. I do like them a lot. There we go. As far as his knives go, they can go in the hands, but they're kind of hard. So what I like to do is take this peg here and plug into that hole if he's gonna have knives at all. I think it kind of works out kind of better. So I kind of like that look. Excuse me. So plug in both knives. Let's see. Actually, let's do the other side. So I kind of dig that look a lot. Also, if you bring back in his if you want to do this, bring back in his foot mortar cannon deal. Turn him around, and using these little pieces of plastic here, you can slide into these grooves here. And because he's big and bulky, he can support the weight fairly good. I can get that in there. There we go. So yeah, that's him fully armored up, ready to go hunting, destroying the monobots. I think it looks really nice. And although there's not really a review about this diorama setup I have, he looks really nice on this background, I think. Believe it or not, I more or less had this thing made for some DJD pictures. But yeah, it looks really good. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and move on to a comparison. Alright, here he is with Deadlock, also from NMC yet again. Let's do both good in robot mode. And let's remove him from the equation. Move over here. Let's bring in a more contemporary Siege Shockwave. In the way, I'm not mad at this. I feel like someone like Tantrum would be bigger than Shockwave, maybe. So I kind of don't mind that. It's not too bad, I don't think. What do you guys think? On another fun little note, I consider these more bigger, higher end generation type figures than Masterpiece. But when these guys came out, you know, these guys were basically called Masterpiece figures. So I like how that things can kind of change. I mean, as far as scale goes, I like how the game's changed dramatically. Which, well, when I get into the full combine mode, you'll see more I'm talking about as far as like how scale, mind's eye things have changed, especially for me. And for a fun bonus, here he is with Mastermind Creations, Enewtabie and Megatron. So yeah, I think that looks really good. Megatron is big and heavy himself, so that fits really well. Now, without further ado, let's move on to that final thought. Final thought, I think the guy's still awesome. He still holds up really well. Only thing that I feel like has shown his age is actually the hands, because they don't have the articulation and they don't like rotate anything. But I think anything else, I think it holds up nicely. I mean, even to the contemporary stuff of in terms of articulation, looks really good still. The paint you do get is very nice, and he looks apart. When you look at him, you know what he is. You know he's a representation of Tantrum, even down to the color scheme of that orange, silver, red, kind of magenta color. That this is Tantrum. And also, for fun's sake, I put in a space filler here for the wrist. And it does add a little good. Add some more oomph to the figure. So the thing is, do I recommend it? Actually, yeah, I recommend it a whole lot if you can find these guys. I got mine from about 2 years ago from Cybertron Cafe. I can't remember the store's name at the moment, but yeah, it's been a while back. But you can pick up the KOs of these guys, which honestly they're okay, just not for combined mode. They're just terrible. It's terrible. But yeah, if you can find the original MMC set for a fair price, I say get it. You'll like it. They're very cool, especially this guy. And it's kind of the reason why this is kind of my favorite of the set, even though he's not the lion. Ain't like that. Anyhow, if you stuck to this review of this very old figure, you are a champion. And I got 4 more of these reviews coming for these older figures. So if you watch them all, you are a super champion. Also, before I get out of here, I hope you guys are watching the other Objecticons. They're putting out awesome content almost every day. And if you're not watching, you're missing out. I'll have the links down here below as usual. Also, thank everybody for watching my videos, subscribing, commenting, likes, dislikes, or just whatever, criticism is all good. I'm actually going to try to do a little better here nowadays. Try to some of my energy into these reviews. I don't want to be boring. I want everybody to enjoy what they see while also being informative about the figures. So, until next time, this has been Sardo Nuspa, also known as the Black Gentleman. I had doing God work reviewing these old ass figures. Till next time, peace out.